My mother never failed to pay my fees. So that was funny with me. I didn't know that he was in prison. I didn't know anything. So I had to go back to school and write the examination. After the examinations, I found my principal told me the money was in my money to go to Worcester now. I had to go straight to Worcester, not to my aunt now. So when I returned here, I come back, I hear the people in the train, we're talking. I don't know what was going on, I didn't know. So they told me that something, they were packed, picking up people were killing people in Pal. I didn't know what was going on. But when I arrived here in Nothemba, I saw that what was happening. It was so funny. The churches were burnt, the schools were burnt, the post office that I know, I couldn't say where's the post office. Don't know what's going on, but I came back. When I arrived home, it was only my little sister, and my mother was still at work. He fetch her and go back to work. Then later in the afternoon, I asked my mother, what was going on? What is so funny here? I see that something is funny. What is going on? I asked her, he said, sit down, my daughter, I'll tell you. He told me about the struggle, that there's a struggle and the people are protesting, the people are angry, are very angry. He told me that is why you see that some places are burnt. So I asked, why are people burning things when they are angry? They say, yes, they are angry with the government. They want to force the government to do the things they are asking for. Because you see now, we are just exceptions because we are not treated like other people. I told her, no, I don't see anything wrong with all this. You must accept this, must live the way you are living. Why have you banned your own things? Say, no, we're just pressurizing the government. So she started to explain to me about the struggle. I said, no, I don't like the thing we're talking about. I don't want to join the thing. It's very, very dangerous, the thing you're talking about. So I had to go back to school. No, it was 1960. I go back to my aunt. And I said, my aunt, I want to stay here. I don't want to go to Worcester again because it's so cruel there, what is happening then. I see people, they say that they were chased by the police and some people had themselves and everything was lost. I say, no, I don't want to go there. And the schools are burnt. I said, Mama, you don't need any school. I said, I want to go to matric. I said, Mama, there's no matric school in your place. You must stay here. You can go to matric in the same school we're going to. I said, my mother, no, it's not working anymore now. She told me she was in jail. Every time she was not sending the money, she was captured. I asked her, why were you captured? He said, because at the time we were active, we're fighting the government at the time. So we have to ban our passes. Then we are organizing children to go around and collect the passes from the people. You have to ban the passes. And we went to challenge the commissioner. Then we went on foot to go and challenge. There were policemen. There's a place here they call Hextex. So they went up. They wanted to go up to Hextex to meet the commissioner. And they were told that they must go there. The commissioner will be waiting for them there. And when they went there, they did it just here at the bridge. You saw the bridge when you're coming in. Then when they were there at the bridge, they come, Saracen, come straight to them, and it was trying to shoot at them, and people dispersed, and others, they climbed over the bridge. People were hurt, and it was so fierce. People were there, big blankets, the pursuiters. There were a lot of them that time. They have to lose their blankets. They have to run. The people are running from this. They didn't know what was this, but they are calling it a pig because they didn't know what was it. Because the pig had people, policemen are inside there. So the people had to run for their lives. There were leaders from the youth side who came to organize other youth who would come and teach them everything. But I was not with the youth. But the Art Voice office asked me to organize women in Robertson and Ashton so that they can join the Women's League. First of all, I was a WUCO woman, UCO, and UO. And after UO, I was UCO, United Women's Congress, and later on the ANC Women's League. So those, they come after that. And when I was in Robertson, I was not UO, I was nothing, I was nothing. But I organized the women there. I was nothing, I was no UO, I was nothing, because I was just taking the instructions. Then after that, when I filled all the forms for the women who joined, I asked the women at the advice office, Nelly Swam and Elizabeth Bushwana, to come over and look at the women who joined. And they saw all this. It was very good. I did it very well. And there was one thing. At the forms, there was not my name there. And at where I must sign when they joined, it was not signed. I said, you must sign because you wanted this. It's not for me, it's for you. And they said, listen here, comrade. This that can't work like this. How does it work? You must put your name because you organize these women here. Put your name under. And you must also join now if you want to work with us. I say, no, how is it going to happen? No, I don't want to be part of this. They say, you are already part of this. You can't say you are not part of this. You are already part of this. Just put your name or the signature because you signed these people in. So, like that, I was in. I couldn't do anything else. That is how I joined the Women's League, the ANC. I started with UO, and after UO, I was UCO. After UCO, the ANC Women's League.
And in what year was that you joined UO? In what year did you join UO? Do you remember?
It was 70s, 30s. I think 19, after the youth struggle, the schools, I think after 1976.
And what were some of the issues that UWO was addressing? What were they talking about in the meetings and things like that?
We were talking about the women's rights, our rights, what we must do. And we're talking about protecting our children from the regime and accommodating the children, because the children at that time, they were radical and they just doing everything they wanted. And they said, must look after our children and everybody's child who came into our houses was leave our houses open for the youth to come in when they are being chased by the police at any time. In the night, in the daytime, that must be open, the houses must open, and we must feed the children. Don't know, even if that child is not yours. If she comes into your house, she's hungry, just give him what he's asking for.